tonight on Pure Country Reacts, we're going to be looking at Run BTS episode 21, which is a board game competition. So, we're not going to drag our feet. We're going to get on into this one. What? Okay, make sure it had subtitles.
나까지 맞았다.
And of course, I can't hear it.
낮게 잡았죠. 처음부터 높게 잡았어.
I'm so glad they got away with this. I hated it. They're good singers, but we didn't need acapella really.
야, 자 오늘 뭘 하나요?
So they're in Chicago, eh? Probably the most crime. I guess the South Korean government or management doesn't know about the crime wave in Chicago. Okay, so this is some kind of board games, and I'm always interested in like looking at the types of games that they play because they're not always the type of games that we grew up with or played. So it's really interesting, and if they are something different, we get a little peek into their culture. So I always find these pretty interesting.
Basically, they're gonna stack those little spheres on a piece of paper that's been tied down to that, and basically whoever loses is the one that put the sphere down that broke the paper.
What?
Basically, they have to put it on the paper, the spheres. They have to keep going around and around and around.
The spheres or the marbles?
The marbles or spheres, whatever you want to call them.
They're marbles.
Put them on the paper until it breaks. But the person who put their marble on and broke the paper is the loser.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see how this goes then. Rock, paper, scissors, figure out who's gonna go.
우리 중에 운 좋은 친구 정국 있지 않습니까? 역시 정국이죠.
Everybody wants cookie.
That was like hair beads.
아, 지금 왜 그러는지 저는 데뷔 때부터 정말 가진 운이랑 운은 그렇죠. 맞아. 생존에서 살아남은 친구라고. 안 되면 이거 가위바위보.
He is the one that Jimin is one that will give Jungkook a run for his money.
내가 제력이에요, 제력.
I'm J-Lo.
Yes, definitely make it fun. Don't be so serious for sure.
Well, that was
The loser takes Tay. Oh my God,
That's
that
so
was
mean.
so mean.
That's mean.
Everybody loves Tay, but you know they got to pick at each other. I know they didn't mean it, but. All right, so it's 3-3, and then the loser of I guess the rock paper scissors gets Tay.
시카. 네, 시카고니까 시카. 시카 이거 고 어때요? 고.
벌칙을
네.
정하고요.
아하.
공개적으로.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come up with the penalty. And sometimes they do come up with their own penalties, and then other times their directors come up with the penalty.
I typically think the penalties are mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, when they come up with them, they're not really that mean, but when the directors come up with them, they
They're harsh.
They do seem really harsh. I mean, what's pleasant about drinking garlic juice? I mean, come on.
I can't do a penalty where I'm eating something. Just
자, 여러분 그러면은
Come up with the penalty. Yeah, we always decide the penalty. Okay.
no, don't.
먼저 한번 해볼게요. 먼저 하자. 오케이.
자, 먼저 let's go.
Did they come up with the penalty?
They let the staff decide.
OMG, that's the worst thing ever. Okay.
And it stay around the edge.
오, 남주 씨 물 많이 묻었는데.
What is it, like a Kleenex or something? Paper towel? Looks
Something
look
like
doubled
that.
up.
이거 괜찮은데 육승이 아니에요, 이거? 젓가락 가지고 젓가락.
오, 잘한데?
야, 띵띵띵띵.
Just stay 3 seconds after putting it down. Okay, so they're changing the rules as they go. Come on.
야, 미워하다 이제. 1, 2, 3. 와.
차가 이렇게 빨라요? 그냥 방탄식 3초.
1, 2, 3. 오케이.
Whatever it is, it's doubled up. So if it's a doubled up Kleenex or doubled up paper towel's much thicker than a Kleenex.
야야야야야야.
They're saying it's paper. It can't be just paper.
It kind of looks like wrapping paper almost.
I think it's the tissue paper that goes inside a bag or something.
I think that might be it. Do you notice typically like a double kind of deal?
Okay, so they're gonna drop some water on it.
Why?
I guess they're gonna make it. I guess they're gonna make it weaker.
아니 자극 받은 거야 우리한테. 우리가 세게.
아 형이 도발에 넘어갔잖아. 형이 세게 해갖고.
그러니까. 자, 첫 번째 게임은 시카 팀의 승리. 시카.
야 다음 게임 무조건 우리가 이겨야 돼. 그러니까.
네, 저희 두 번째 게임 뭐죠?
Side note: I know they said chica for Chicago, but we all know in Spanish chica is girl. So
아, 순간암기요. 아, 순간암기요.
instantaneous memorization. Oh,
손가락 버리세요 일단.
Yeah.
I suck too.
빡센데?
Uh oh. What are they memorizing? Cards? Okay.
얼마나
Words or sentences on cards. It might be phrases or maybe a poem.
B, how are you?
자 비부터 많이 봤어. 6 양말 비누 우산
Yeah, words.
그리고 유니콘 그리고 엘리베이터 위쪽 그리고
애들이 좀 설명 안 될.
엘리베이터 위 그리고 끝이에요.
요요, 약, 요트, 짝, 주, 지브라.
오 잘하네.
와, 다였네 거의.
5개
Almost
왔어.
all.
위에 개 아니에요?
하나 틀렸어요.
왜 뭐가 틀린 거지? 다 맞췄는데?
자크를 인정해줘야 되나?
자크 아니에요?
지퍼겠죠. 단추라고 하죠. 버튼.
아이, 그냥 지금 그냥 짚어놔 또 크는 거 아니야? 안 돼.
doll, dinosaur, dog, 그다음에 jelly o, jam, jar, 그리고 cracker,
Sure.
crocodile, 그다음에 nurse.
It's a weird word, I know.
So are these?
전국이 지금 전국이.
All right, wait. I'm confused. Are they memorizing English words, or is these words that they?
Some
Or
are
just English.
Some they know, and some are English. It's a mix.
So that's why I was wondering because I know they don't all. Well, at this time they didn't all know English. So that's why I was wondering because they were using English words for some of it. Okay.
중국 뭐야? Remember?
Yeah,
Remember?
Stream, string, streamer, rabbit, ring, rocket.
They're English words.
무슨 뭐였지? 기억 안 나는데 이제. 자, 끝.
그래 끝이 6개.
와, 이거 잘했는데.
아니 근데 지퍼나 자크나 이거 인정해줘야 되는 거 아닌가?
그냥 짚어는 어떻게 해요?
어이
형 대구에서 뭐라 그래요?
잠깐만, 제작진한테 여쭤볼게요.
If it's an image or something, then I would say they should accept it if it means the same thing.
짚어 올려. 이렇게 짚어.
Johnny gets the word.
열렸는데? 지퍼?
콩글리시.
It's Konglish.
준비 시작.
Do they have 6 too?
Yeah.
이게 생각보다 안 들어. 왜냐면 이제 시간이
I thought we should have got 4 of them.
자 슈가부터.
카이트, 볼. 스윙 있었고, 카이트,
카이트 볼 스윙
Got both.
그리고
스윙 있었지.
Now shut up. They weren't doing that.
Yeah, they weren't doing that to y'all.
Hush.
내장가에서 세게.
아니야 우리 졌어.
아, 졌어. 나 지금 나 하나밖에 못 했어.
I don't have one. I can't remember one.
아 우리가 첫 시즌 때 이걸로.
그러니까
아이스크림, 나이프,
오.
세 개잖아.
나이프.
네.
이 맞나?
오 지민.
그리고 아 내가 영어를 못 봤어요. 이게 끈이 꼬여 있었어요. 이게.
인정하겠습니다.
와.
Except for Jim
Yeah.
and.
딱 하나 기억. 브랜드 마더.
I only remember one.
브랜드 마더 하나 있었고요.
Listen.
할머니 있었고요. 할머니. 포도 있었습니다. 그레이프 있었고요.
솔직히.
그리고 화분
Alright.
있었습니다.
Flower pot was flower pot.
그리고 메뚜기 하나 있었는데. 메뚜기 하나 있었어요.
12개.
뭐.
야이.
근데 우리가 처음에 떠들어.
Give them the card.
이러다 끝났어.
Yeah, I know they were just
Yeah, it
like.
was way too fast.
Well, it's but they couldn't decide who had what cards, and I got too many, and you ain't got enough. So
아니 이 게임은 뭔가요?
lift.
와, 이건
It's a little like tongue.
2, 1 시작.
All right, I'm completely.
그러니까 옆으로 봤을 때 이 모양만 나오면 돼.
I'm confused on this one. The game box said lift on it.
I guess you're lifting a thing. You see, he's lifting that up.
이거 1점이에요. 일단 하나를 했으니까.
자, 그럼 자,
Okay, it's called lift it.
자,
I've never heard of that.
하나 더 올려. 욕심 내지 말자.
그쵸.
자. 야, 이거. 아니, 분리압수로 가능하냐 이게 가능해? 이게 이렇게
그러니까 이게
Oh, they could fit those, but they have to stand, I guess.
오케이 2점. 그러네 머리 잘 혹시 안 부렸어. 인정합니다. 자 저는
그러네. 근데 이게
So you have to pick up the piece and then stand it, or have to pick up the piece and stand it on something?
바로 접니다. 여러분.
내가 보니까 빨간색을
So I just lift it and stand it on something.
Okay.
I guess whatever the card says.
자 앉아. 자 뭐야? 이거.
I've never heard of these games. I'm learning stuff today.
Oh Lord,
I hope.
maybe he's gonna try to do it with his head.
준비 중이에요. 어떻게 됐어요?
우리 10 갔어요. 10 갔어.
We are at 10.
시작. 저거 진한 거랑 아니야? 진한 거랑 아니야? 잠깐만요. 하늘색으로 해야 되는 거 같은데요? 야 이거 어렵네.
Why's he doing it with his head? I guess the card told him he had to?
세계 7점 하나, 둘, 셋. 야, 됐다. 6점.
영예. 나 1점입니다.
Okay, so he did, Sugar did stand it on something.
자 이거 위에 어떻게 올리냐 이게.
And I know whatever combination it is.
Okay, so Jungkook's doing it with his head now. I guess.
Whoa, steady it.
Are they timed?
충분히 완성됐어.
I don't think so. Yes, there was a timer on there. I just saw it. Okay, now two of them's got to do it.
자 팀워크.
Oh god, I hate doing teamwork with that kind of stuff.
저 둘이 해야죠. 하나는 해야지. 야 큰일 났다. 우리 한 번도 못했으니까 계속 해야 되잖아 이거. 그렇지. 그다음 슈가 형이랑 지민이에요. 이렇게.
Oh, not happening. You needed to turn it.
저희가 시끄러워요.
Yeah, too loud.
Yeah,
They're right there.
pump your brakes, man. Turn down the volume.
그만해 끝났어. 끝났지. 그러다 봐봐.
저희 한 번쯤 내가 들어간 거. 아니야. 넘어갔어. 시작했어. 빵점. 아니야. 파란색. 우리가 신발. 이거 원 안에 넣어야죠. 원 안에 넣어야죠. 이거 무효 아니야?
야, 룰은 지키라고 있는 거야.
한번 밀면 돼.
Jin, my gosh.
Jen, stop
Take
talking.
a chill pill, dude. Did I get it? Out of the circle.
감독님 논리적인 사랑의 총을 쏘면 타당입니다. 잘대로 해주세요.
Please be strict. Okay, so they're building the buildings in the circle.
Good, you accepted it. I'm shocked.
That is a shocker.
건축을 할 때 용적률이라는 게 있어요.
And they're disappointed.
Yeah. There's some. Okay, hello. I gotta go back and see what Sugar said. He said something about floor space. He gets in there. I know I went back a little bit too far. I gotta re-see this. Just hold on, guys.
That's kind of rude. Tay was being encouraging.
Yeah. So basically, what you got a circle here and a circle here, and then a lot of times when they call him the director, I feel like the director is not completely fair all the time. So let's just see. I know he did say that they got it.
I'm shocked.
논리적인 사랑의 총을 쏘면 타당입니다. 잘대로 해주세요.
Okay, so please be strict. Okay, number one, Jen saying please be strict. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, come on. This is a game. You're not supposed to take it seriously, number one. So, like I say, just pump the brakes. 2 of 3 in building in the circle. So, they'll accept it, which is good. Okay, because it's mostly in the circle. Do you know the floor space index? Okay, and that would be something that actually Sugar does know, because he used to do some constructing stuff, from my understanding.
용적률을 생각하세요.
Let's go.
So think about the floor space. So think about the floor space. Okay, let me just point out here. Yay. Here we go. He dropped a damn ball in
And
this.
that's
Okay.
pretty easy.
So that doesn't really take a whole lot
Of
to
effort.
do that, okay? The way some of these pieces are like really
Especially the one that's kind of like a V shape. That
Yeah.
one's, or L shape, I guess you'd say. That one's difficult.
Really have to we're working on trying to stack that one the last
They
time.
have a lot
so
of, they need a lot of precision.
I'm sorry. This is. I mean, come on. That was super easy. I could have done it with my toes, and my toes ain't gonna do nothing like that.
Then chill yourself.
Okay, somebody's calling somebody childish. Okay, even the four space index came up. Okay,
이로써 승리팀은 고팀.
team go. Okay,
Non-sugar steam.
how did they win?
Because those things we didn't see all of them, so I don't know how.
They put the circle in the one thing and they won. Shall we move to the next game? Shall you tell me how they won? Confused.
자, 우노라는 게임이고요.
문어.
설명 보여주시죠.
It was really fun when there's more than 2 people, when there's more than 3 people, and considering there's 7 of them, this could get really, really interesting. Uno is one of our favorite games. We don't really get to play it that much anymore because there's only 3 of us here in the house. But we used to play it a long time ago when we would get together with other family members and stuff. So this was, you think, probably one of their first introductions or second introduction to it.
I think it was the first one because they had to understand what some of
the cards
of the cards meant, especially with the 4 color and then the +4 and the +2 and then the switch.
And then the ones that just said wild on
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so, I mean, it can be a little complicated, especially if it's not from your country. But I don't know anybody that's ever tried Uno that didn't really like it. And if you don't like it, you know how you teach his own. I like it myself.
Well, when you get involved with cheaters in a game, that's definitely not a fun way to play it for the first time.
아니지, 노란색도 낼 수 있다고.
Yeah, you can put a yellow, bless them. I could teach them this in 5 minutes. The barrier, the language barrier would be an issue. Dude, what are y'all doing? It's not...
It's not like that.
Yeah, no, you're not doing it right. You have to lay...
Okay, producers.
Oh,
okay. Producers, I think you need to be telling them exactly what to do.
Yeah, because that didn't look right. I don't even know what the hell just happened, but yeah, no, that was all kinds of wrong.
The only thing they've said so far is you put the same color, but they don't know about the same number too.
I don't know about where'd that pile of cards come from. They had to have totally cut a bunch of stuff out.
Like I said with the other one, they cut a lot of stuff out, so we don't really know how the other team won. I don't get it.
그러지 마, 슈가야, 그러지 마.
잠깐만, 우노. 이거 우노야, 한 장이야.
Yeah, you can't call Uno. Yeah, he has to try. Yeah. So obviously, when you're playing Uno, you get down to the last card. You have to say the magic word Uno. If not, if nobody notices it, then you're cool. But if somebody notices it, then you have to draw 2 cards. So Tay had to draw 2 because he only had 1 card.
That's the thing that I wonder is they're playing a new game. Why hasn't the producers, apparently they know about it, why haven't they explained the rules?
Who knows? These are producers. I think it's where they can pick and choose who they want to win. We know how the producers are.
Yeah, one of the things, when I play a new game, I would like for people who understand the game to tell me about it.
I remember them doing Uno and something else, and they did like a dry run of it, which is why I wasn't sure.
That was later. I think it was a Gaio/run. But, yeah, they did this one.
So, yeah, they needed a dry run first, unless they had done this previously and thought they remembered. I mean, it can be confusing sometimes.
Like in episode 131 or 132, I think it was one of those or 133. But they did the dancing game where it's like they watched, I guess, a random... producer in the back dance, and they had no experience with dance, and they had to make them do a test run to understand how the game worked. Why didn't they just do it for this?
Yeah, they could have. Maybe, like I say, maybe they played it before and they thought they knew it. I'm not really sure, but
any card game, you kind of need rules, and you need to understand it. No, y'all are doing that so wrong.
Yeah, you have to say Uno, and you put your card down, so they're going to probably try to change the color because they know you have red B.
You put like 4 down. What? No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it.
Okay, well, somebody just said, can I do that? Somebody said, no. You put it down, now you come here.
Can somebody explain the game or Google it?
언제 했어? 아니. 심판 태희가 먼저 했습니까? 석진이 먼저 했습니까?
Who did it first?
근데
발음 정확하게 해주세요 앞으로 이렇게 딱 정확하게 해주세요 앞으로
잠깐 판정해
Jen, you need some.
태희 먹습니까?
Yeah, but the thing is this, even though you have Uno, you can't put your card down until it's your turn. So even if he said Uno, it would have to go all the way around.
Until it got to him.
Until it got to him again.
That means a lot of things could happen in between then.
In which I know you people probably already know this. I mean, we're just talking it out. So
But these things, they're not doing it right because they really were not told the rules.
no. And Jen said Uno. Okay, and how would Jen have Uno? He's got like freaking 5 cards in his hand. Okay, right here's Jen. He does not have Uno.
He's 3.
태희
야 이쯤 되면 야너
아니 안 했어요. 아직 안 했어요.
He really wants to. You can put the card down and keep your finger on it and change your mind. But if you take your finger off of it, then too bad, so sad.
너 제일 많이 남고 2등했어. 축하해. 야, 너는 축하해. 너 네가 이긴지도 몰라.
How do you play a card game without knowing what to do?
아 이제 게임을 이해했다.
Okay, so Che went out, and I'm a little confused as how he went out. Because he had 2 cards, and then suddenly he went out.
일단 지민이 맥이고.
아니, 야, 네 필요가 없다니까.
I'm confused how y'all understand the game when you're doing it wrong.
네 명이야.
반반이야. 내가 봤을 때.
Okay, how did Jungkook go out? Because he had 2 cards in his hand, and there's 3 2 cards. Something is amiss here.
Like I said, I don't think they're doing this right.
No.
지민아, 우리는 진영.
I know this because the first time I played this, I was ridiculed by a part of my family for doing it wrong. But they didn't tell me how to do it. See, he had like 3 cards. Last time I looked.
여기서 이기면 벌칙 빼주시는 게 어떠세요?
아니 저 2명 받겠습니다. 왜냐하면 저한테
여기서 데스매치 가야죠.
확률 좀 생각해봐. 내가 널 이렇게 아니야?
Yeah, like.
2개 뽑아가지고 그 숫자가 이기는 걸로 할래?
What?
야 짜릿하다 야. 자 한 장 고르면 끝이에요. 고르면 끝이에요.
나 얘를 믿겠어.
오케이 다 치워.
Okay, I just had an idea. Now, when I play online Uno, there's an online Uno game. If you have all the same color, but you had to have another card with it, which doesn't actually come with Uno cards, but if they have like a bunch of greens, maybe they're putting all the greens down to make it short. I don't know. Or if you had a red, maybe they're putting all the reds down, you know. I don't know. That's how you can do like on the online when there was an app for it, but you had to have a card that said that, so I'm not sure if that's what they're doing or not.
예능신이 나의. 야, 내가 다 떨린다.
먼저 봐.
Y'all doing this so wrong.
이거는 스킵 방 아니었어요?
Yeah, it's a 0 card.
No, it's actually, when you count it, you have to count it for like 25 points though, don't you? Well, they're not counting up how many's left though.
야 좋다. 야 천재인데? 오 얘가.
Like I said, they're doing it wrong, but
I'm really confused myself.
I bet they'd be highly offended if we were to do a game such as theirs and we did it completely backwards or did it wrong.
Maybe. I don't know, but the directors are,
They're at fault for this for not telling them how to actually do
they're
it
letting them do
properly.
whatever.
나올 수도 있는 거잖아요.
저 바로.
You know, if you were to play against an American, they would not allow you. Okay.
여기서 시간이 중요하지.
Lord have mercy. Help me. I don't get what this was for.
It was for whoever the loser of the game was.
I don't get it. That one was not even an Uno game.
No.
아 오늘 달려라 방탄.
How did you pick that?
재밌는 시간 아셨던 것 같아요.
Because he was the last one to supposedly go out.
하면서 즐겨보시면
Like I say, they made things up as they go along.
마무리하겠습니다.
I don't get how.
I don't know. We was a little confused by that one because when you said it was board games, I was thinking it was one of the ones we had just watched recently.
No.
But anyway, this was episode 20, and this was board games with BTS. And if you hadn't done it already, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And until our next video, peace.